This is Evaluating Vladmir Lenin by Cheyenne Hwang, second period Campbell. So the question is, to what extent can Vladmir Lenin be considered a Marxist revolutionary? My response is, although Lenin's nationalization of land holdings, which would create a communal society, and his programs to encourage the working class to take control of their industries that led to a classless society, both showed Lenin was a Marxist revolutionary. Ultimately, Lenin's belief that only highly trained revolutionaries should be in charge goes against Marx's idea of elimination of government and proved he was only a Marxist revolutionary to the extent that he believed the working class should overthrow the bourgeoisie. My first point is that Lenin did nationalize land holdings and private finances, such as stock holdings, which does go along with Marx's ideals as it stops people from gaining capital, which would create a communal society. This communal society is an important part of Marx's vision of a socialist society. So, Lenin's confiscation of private property does show he was a Marxist revolutionary. The second piece of evidence that shows Lenin was a Marxist revolutionary was that Lenin embarked on programs to encourage trade unions and workers' control over their industries. This goes along with Marx's idea that the proletariat should overthrow the bourgeoisie. These programs are more proof that Lenin was, to a certain extent, a Marxist revolutionary because he did try to establish the part of Marx's socialist society where the working class would be able to control their own industries. Finally, my last point is that Lenin believed that the revolution must be controlled by a group of highly trained revolutionaries, whereas Marx thought that the revolutionary should be led by a large group of workers. Also, Marx wanted the government to be eliminated, so Lenin and his fellow revolutionaries' control over the Russian people further contradicted Marx's teachings. Lenin's idea of who should be in control of the government most proves my thesis because it shows Lenin only agreed with Marx on the idea that the working class should overthrow industry owners. Overall, based on all of the evidence, I've come to the conclusion that Lenin could only be considered a Marxist revolutionary to the extent that he believed the working class should overthrow the bourgeoisie.